America grew up with this pair of scissors in the junk drawer in the kitchen, as we all called it.
Right.
This is a company that last year celebrated their 365th anniversary.
It's crazy, I know.
No one makes scissors like the folks at Fiskars. I get to introduce you to a friend, Ginger Walt. We grew up in the same area of the country.
We did, yes. Where our mothers used to say, stay away from our Fiskars, because Fiskars are known for being a family, something that you need in every household. It's a necessity. We talk about necessities. This is something that you need in every household. Here we are using the scissors, cutting burlap. You can cut silk with them. My mother actually had the pair and told us, do not touch these. These are Mom's. Don't touch them.
The Fiskar is precision blade. We're actually going to show you some of their factory footage. It's a company that started in Finland 365 years ago. You get two pieces here. You're going to get the scissors and also the pruners. That's one of the... And
that's a Fiskars village, and I have to tell you that these are great pictures. This is where they started. This is
Those
where
are from the 1800s because they didn't have cameras when you folks started. Think about that.
This is iconic. They're known by the handles, the orange handles. I actually talked to my husband, told him that I was going to be going on with Fiskars, and he said, the handle's orange, right?
Well,
now, he grew up in France.
I was going to say, you and I
worldwide.
We grew up in Indiana. He grew up
in
France.
Paris, that's right.
And by the way, there's plenty of knockoffs.
Yes.
There's a whole bunch of companies out there that will put orange handles on there. But it starts with the scissors, with precision and how they feel. These blades are razor sharp and they stay sharp.
They do.
These were the scissors that we remember growing up with. You then get their outdoor shears, and their outdoor shears are just beautifully engineered.
They are.
Everything about them is different. We have never had this set of two on the air. This is their limited edition set for their 365th anniversary. Never had them on the air under 20 bucks. We've got a limited number. They're clearance sale priced, and when they're gone, they're gone. You'll use these all year long. Indoors, you'll use your scissors. Outdoors, as we get into spring, you want to get rid of what they call the 3 Ds in pruning, anything that is dead, diseased, or,
that's right.
or dying. So.
And I have to show you, you were holding up those pruning shears, and I want to show you what's really special about these. They actually have a low friction coating that's on them, and they also have this groove. That groove is very important because it's a sap groove. What that allows is when you're cutting, and it cuts, by the way, up to 5/8 of an inch, it allows that sap to go right into that groove, which doesn't allow the blade to stick. And I love too that you can hold onto this with one hand and lock it into position. It has a nice ergonomic handle. Actually, both of them do. And it makes it really nice to cut with. And there you go. You're cutting with ease, a breeze.
They are amazingly sharp.
They are.
And by the way, you get a true cut. It doesn't crush the outer skin, which means it's a healthier cut.
It is.
But you can use these all day long.
You can.
And you just don't feel any pressure.
Now, right now, I'm cutting with the Fiskars scissors, which my mother would have said never to cut burlap with them. But guess what? We've redesigned them. We've made them so they're nice and sharp.
And they're self-sharpening.
And they, you know what? You can use these with everything around, all your material, all your crafts. Here I have silk. Now this is going to cut through with a breeze. Look at how easy that is. Now you wouldn't do this normally with a regular pair of scissors. You would do that with only the Fiskars, because the Fiskars are known for not pulling the material. They cut through that nice. You can use them for scrapbooking. Here we are cutting some, it looks like some board. There's the burlap again.
They're a blade company.
Yes, they are known.
This is what they do.
It is.
I mean, it started 365 years ago with broadswords. I mean, they understand the technology of working with metals to create the sharpest edges possible.
That's true.
And you'll have them forever. The Fiskars on the pruners, you'll use those through the spring, summer, through the fall. Your household crafting scissors, you'll use
every day,
Yes.
practically. I mean, this is something that we grab, and of course I've used them a lot during the holiday season, but all year round, this is something that you're gonna use. I talk about Fiskars being a household product. Every single solitary person needs a pair of these to have in their house because there are multiple uses, and which by the way, I have to tell you, what they're known for is the iconic orange on the handle. They changed this in the 60s, and
Okay.
since the 1967, we actually made it lighter because of that handle. They used to be all made out of a stainless steel. We made it more ergonomic, so when you hold this into your hand, you can feel how nice it is. It stays flat, so when you're cutting that material, when you're cutting that any sort of crafting material as well,
They don't bind.
they don't bind.
They don't lock up.
And they don't lock up either, which is really, really nice. We made them more affordable too, which is why we've sold over 1 billion since the 60s worldwide, which
so
is
you're talking
incredible.
A billion just in the handheld scissors.
Just in the handheld
Okay.
held scissors. I
Listen,
know, it's
we
incredible.
all grew up with these. This was the pair of scissors that Mom reached into we call it the junk drawer.
Yeah.
Growing up
well,
in
Mom
Indiana.
had them in my mother had them in her scissor, with her
Sewing
crafts
basket?
and her sewing
Okay.
basket because we were to stay away from them. In fact, I remember growing up and using them one time, cutting wire with them. My mother said to me,
Okay.
this is the only time I got scolded. Go buy me another pair of Fiskars because mine are specific. They're used only for my material.
I remember helping out and cutting my sister's hair.
Oh, my mother used
With
to
a
use
pair
them
of-
with our hair, right, too. There's a lot of things, yeah.
Not a good haircut.
Oh, I'm sure.
She looked like Mo from the Three Stooges. Just
Nice, Dan. I love it.
spent a lot of time grounded. In fact, I'm 54. I believe my grounding ends this